all that's gone. But I want to tell you... Now, I have and they said do this seriously because it is a serious telegram, and so this is not kidding around. Dear Carol, it is impossible for me to be there tonight with you. Be assured of my undying respect for you as an artist and eternal love for you as that rare and kindest of human beings. Know deep in your heart that you are deep in my heart. Love, Gary Moore. And now it is my pleasure to introduce a man who made the 12 o'clock hour something special every night, not too many years ago. He was a man who is once quoted about him as saying, a bull in his own china shop. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to announce Mr. Jack Paar.
Thank you, and please don't stand. I am so delighted to be here with you, my dear, because I remember the beginning of it all. And the thing is about the Tonight Show, in the beginning, after Steve, it was in this broken-down theater, the Hudson on 44th Street. It was so depressing. And this girl came out and was an absolute smash. You know, my dear, fame is a fleeting thing with me. I swear this story's true. I'm best when I tell you something had happened. A few months ago, I was in a store and gave my credit card, and the lady saw my name, and she said, God, she said, you're my favorite. Jack Paar, you are... When are you coming back to television? And I said, never. And she said, oh, dear, to think I'll never hear you sing again. But, Carol, I remember the song you sang. It was a Friday night. It was August 8, 1958. And you were just... The song was a crazy song. It was called, I Made a Fool of Myself Over John Foster Dulles. And it was crazy. And she was such a big hit. And I'm so proud, my dear, to be here tonight. I'm still the same nervous person. There was a rumor that I was quite ill. Actually, I had an operation, and it was highly exaggerated in the press in this town. It was not that serious. I had my tear ducts removed. And here I am in front of this great star who's being honored all over America tonight. And you surely are one of two of the most sensational performers in show business. There's no question about that. And, unfortunately, there are no kinescopes of what happened in the Hudson Theater that night. But the song was I Made a Fool of Myself Over John Foster Dulles. It was written by Kenny Welsh, who is now a very important producer. He was your accompanist that night, and it was a smash. And we have arranged, since there are no kinescopes, to have the song recreated by that dear, wonderful comedian friend of yours, who is a smashing star herself. Vicky Lawrence is going to sing I Made a Fool of Myself Over John Foster Dulles. Vicky.
Oh, it's so nice of you all to come visit me here in prison. I look forward to Sunday. Sunday is visiting day. Would you like to know just why I'm here in prison? I'm here because I'm classified as a threat to the national security. Top secret, first class, 4-0, double A. And it happened this way. I made a fool of myself over John Foster Dulles. Oh, I made an ass of myself over John Foster Dulles. The first time I saw him, 'twas at the UN. Oh, I never have been one to swoon over men, but I swooned and the drum started pounding, and then I made a fool I knew it was futile to dream, for we never could marry. Till my heart ripped apart at the seam for our state secretary. The next time I saw him, he was flying to Spain. He waved to someone as he boarded the plane. Was it me? Cried my heart, and then I went insane. I made a fool of myself.
Poor John Mustard Dog.
Get a hold of yourself. I told myself. To my heart I cried, oh, behave. Who are you to John Foster Dulles? I asked my heart, and it replied, his slave. Then in somebody's newspaper column, I think Robert Brewer, I read that John Foster was due at the airport in Newark. To Jersey by taxi, I made a mad race. I pushed through the crowd till we stood face to face. I grabbed for his sleeve, but I got his briefcase. At least it was something belonging to John Foster Dulles. Oh, it's so nice of you all to come visit me here in prison. With good behavior, I should be out in, about 7 years. But I'm not un-American, and I'm not a spy. But how can I convince the FBI that I'm simply on fire with desire for John Foster Dulles?
Right now, wrap up a beautiful Christmas at Sears. Save $100 on Sears' best video recorder with wireless remote control and a clear picture in fast, still, and slow motion, plus 14-day 8-event programming. Save $100 on this 19-inch color TV with quartz tuning, now $399.95. And save $30 on Sears' portable stereo system with 4 speakers, only $99.95. For holiday savings throughout the store, you can count on Sears.
Don't pass that moment up. Catch it before it's gone with Polaroid pictures. Just take it and pass it on.
Polaroid instant pictures can add big fun to anyone's big day. But you can't pass the fun around if you don't have the film around.
With Polaroid pictures, just take it and pass it on. Don't pass that moment up. Pass it on.
'Cause I'm a woman. I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and never let you forget you're a man.
Give her Ajolie, the 8-hour perfume for that 24-hour woman.
I can work till 5 o'clock, come home and read your tickety-tock.
Tonight I'm gonna cook for the kids.
And if it's loving you one, I can kiss you and give you the shivering fit.
Ajolie, the 8-hour perfume for your 24-hour woman.
In Germany, we designed the new Quantum with nothing but engineering in mind. We engineered it to have European flair. We engineered it to have substantial room. We engineered it to respond remarkably with a patented rear axle that helps think you around a curve. In short, the Quantum is engineered to give you a great exit and a grand entrance.
Tonight, I am honored as Carol's friend to participate in yet another good work in her name. Carol, would you join me, please? It is my honor, and I mean this very sincerely, to unveil this.
A photograph of the UCLA Medical Center, which, as of tomorrow morning, will be the home of the Carol Burnett Wing for Developmentally Handicapped Children.
Congratulations to you, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Carol Burnett.
I've been very scared about this ever since they told me about it a few months ago. I always love to come to them, but it's kind of hard sitting up there. And but tonight I felt like a kid in a candy store. I was born in Texas, but I was raised right out here in Hollywood. And my grandmother and I, we were on welfare, and so every cent we had, we went to the movies. And I saw 8 movies a week. We saw all the double features growing up in the 40s and early 50s. And to see the people here tonight, whom I fell in love with, and I had a lot of taste. Because they're the classiest. I'm looking out here, I'm seeing people, I mean, not that they're that much older than I just went to the movies, you know, and I'm seeing Fred Astaire, and I see my idol Lucy, and I see Betty, oh Lord, we watched All About Eve. My daughter watched it the other night with me, and she fastened your seatbelt. And, well, it was wonderful. And my favorite actor, Jimmy Stewart. He always reminded me of my dad, and I just wish that my grandmother had been here tonight to see you sing You'd Be So Easy to Love to me. It would have killed her. I am so honored and to see all of you here and all the ones I love so dearly here tonight with me, and to know that I'm now part of what the wonderful work that Variety Club does for kids, and I can't thank you enough. I'm never going to forget this, and I love you all very much. Thank you.
As a special treat, would you sing us your theme song?
Oh, God.
Oh, please. Please, come on.
This is a command performance. Nelson, give Carol the same bell note you gave Jimmy a while ago.
Okay. I'm so glad we had this time together. As glad as we are to attend.
Let me explain what happened. This was a great surprise for Carol. We're going to have to do it all over again. But last week, I think you had lunch with Beverly in New York, breakfast in New York, and Beverly apologized for not being able to come here. She kept the secret, and when she screamed just now, boy, that was legitimate. But it also breaks up the song, and we have to start over from the beginning again. So will you stand over here and sing your first line? Okay, ready? Arpeggio.
I'm so glad we had this time together. Not as glad as we are to attend. If you put all this love
tell you